मैनर्स इज समथिंग वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई शुड हैव केप्ट इट अर्लियर रादर. मैनर्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. बहुत छोटी छोटी चीज़ों की मैनर्स होती हैं. आपको मैनरिज्म सीखना चाहिए. खाना खाने का मैनर्स, लाइक आप जब टेबल पे खाते हो. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एट ऑल के छुरी कांटे से खाना है या लाइक यू हैव टू ईट इन अ सर्टन वे, ऐसे ही चलना चाहिए. मैं वो सब नहीं कह रही हूँ. बी कंफर्टेबल, जैसा कंफर्ट लगता है. लेकिन मैनर्स से मेरा मतलब है लाइक सिंपल बेसिक थिंग्स कि आप जैसे जब खा रहे हो तो इट शुड बी प्रेजेंटेबल. यू शुड नॉट बी मेकिंग इरिटेबल नॉइजेस फॉर अदर पीपल. इट शुड बी क्लीन. योर प्लेट शुड नॉट लुक inappropriate. Like I have seen a lot of people, they will fill lot of food in one plate. So even if you fill that, it's okay, but make sure that it doesn't look awkward, okay? Because there are a lot of people with you, so you need to have such basic manners. How you drink, what you drink, and how are you standing with people when you are talking. Like I have seen a lot of people, they make very different noises when they eat and talk. You're not supposed to talk. आपके मुंह में अगर कुछ है, आप कुछ खा रहे हो, आपका मुंह भरा है खाने से, आपको बोलना नहीं बनता है. 2 रीज़न है. एक तो आपकी आवाज़ क्लियर नहीं आती है, अच्छी नहीं आती है, और दूसरा रीज़न है कि इट कैन हैपन कि आपके मुंह से खाना निकल के सामने वाले के पास चले जाए. जस्ट इमेजिन हाउ डर्टी इट वुड लुक, राइट? इवन व्हेन यू आर ड्रिंकिंग. सो फिनिश इट एंड देन स्पीक. These are some very basic things we all should know. चम्मच और प्लेट से अगर हम खाते हैं तो चम्मच और प्लेट की टक 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 आवाज़ नहीं आनी चाहिए. प्लेट की आवाज़ आएगी बट इट शुड नॉट बी नॉइजी आवाज़. ओके, डेवलप अ गुड सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर. It is very important. I mean to say, okay, when I'm saying sense of humor, it has to be a proper sense of humor. I never mean to say make fun of people or like don't do anything which is not comfortable to somebody else. Okay, there is a habit in groups that लोग एक दूसरे की मजाक बनाते हैं. आप बना सकते हो तब तक कि जब तक वो मजाक सबके लिए मजाक हो. अगर इफ इट इज सेंसिटिव टू समबडी एंड इफ इट इज नॉट लाइक्ड बाय समबडी जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है, इवन ग्रुप में देयर इज एनीबडी जो इस तरह की मजाक को पसंद नहीं कर पा रहा है, देन यू आर नॉट सपोज टू टॉक अबाउट इट. दैट्स नॉट द गुड मैनर्स. सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट, बट यू हैव टू हैव सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर. इट शुड बी फन. People sitting with you should find it fun. They should not find it boring and uninteresting. So it should not be like that. Then you have to work on your sense of humor. What you can do for that? You can watch good comedy shows, really good comedy shows. I mean to say, not the cheap ones, but good comedy shows. You can learn from them how, you can have punches. You can put up the things in between, which is harmless. The humor has to be always harmless. It should never target anybody ever. That targeted humor, I must say that it's very low level thing. Nobody should ever do this. Important things I want to talk about. One is communication and confidence. So it also goes hand in hand somewhere, but communication is the most important thing of your personality for everyone, for each and everyone. आप कहीं भी जाते हो, किसी से भी मिलते हो, you should know how to put your thoughts in words. That is called actually communication. Also you should know कि किससे कैसे बात करना है, किसको कौन सी बात समझ में आएगी. आप जब कुछ कहते हो ना तो वो समझ में आना चाहिए. That is very important. भले आप एक बच्चे से बात कर रहे हो और एक ओल्ड एज से बात कर रहे हो, you should be able to convince or explain the person कि आप क्या कह रहे हो. और आप जो कह रहे हो ना, it should be to the point, it should be very clearly communicated. People should not have miscommunication always from your side. That's a very अनअट्रैक्टिव थिंग अबाउट समबडी कि अगर वो कहता है और हमेशा मिसकम्युनिकेशन हो रहा है, देन इट इज़ अनअट्रैक्टिव. यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. ऑल्सो व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग एंड टॉकिंग टू पीपल, you need to be intelligent, in talking also, in communication also. Like I have seen people in any sort of meetings and all, they are not focused. They are sitting and they are just not focused. They will just sit and talk, और किसी ने कुछ कहा है, then they will ask again what. It is very bad. It is very unattractive. Be focused, be sharp. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि चीज़ें हैं जो आपके काम से रिलेटेड है, आप जिस भी तरह के ग्रुप में जा रहे हो वहाँ ऐसी बातें हो रही है जो आपको समझ नहीं आती है, कम समझ आती है, then work on it. Evolve yourself, learn, know more, gain knowledge, do anything. But to be attractive, you should know the things. You can't be like that कि बैठे हो लोगों के बीच में और समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है, आप डबल पूछ रहे हो. जब 5 लोग बैठे हैं और एक इंसान किसी भी बात को डबल से पूछेगा ना, इट्स नॉट इंटरेस्टिंग ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज बाकी के 4 लोगों को भी डिस्टर्बेंस होता है. कई सारी बार आई हैव ऑल्सो सीन दैट it mostly happens with people. They don't understand, and even 2 बार में भी they don't understand. So if you just focus properly and you listen, then, and जो इंसान से आप पूछ रहे हो ना बार बार, उसको भी प्रॉब्लम होगा, क्योंकि उसको भी लगेगा कि यार एक बार में क्यों नहीं सुन रहे हो, आपका ध्यान मतलब क्यों नहीं है, मतलब सिंपल सिंपल सी बातों को पीपल डू लाइक दैट. सो बी केयरफुल, डेवलप योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स वेरी वेरी वेल, एंड डेवलप स्किल्स लाइक यू शुड बी एबल टू टॉक टू एनीबडी. एटलीस्ट यू शुड नो हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, दैट मच इज मस्ट, because that makes things easier for you. And you should always, when you're communicating with people, always make eye contacts, always you should be listening properly, and you should be saying also properly, clear words should be coming out. All these things are very basic things, so you should work on it. And how can you learn communicating? I've heard from a lot of people that watching English movies help them, and watching English shows help them. So actually it's not about only watching them. You have to watch, and then you have to go out and practice. This is something very important. When you are meeting people on a daily basis, you have to go and practice things. अगर आपका communication अच्छा है, like if you can speak what you mean and you mean what you speak, okay, also you can put up your thoughts in words, you are very clear in your communication, you speak very express very well, you can understand, you can make people understand what you mean and what you want. It is something, a very big part of your confidence, very big part. So even if it's relationship, if it's personal relationship, whatever, everywhere communication plays the most important role. Please don't use your mobile phones. That is something most important, which makes when you're sitting with people, if it's on a table or one-on-one meeting, or you're talking, people have a habit of looking into mobile phone, checking mobile phones, messages, whatever. If you're so busy, if you have so much of things, then better not to go. Be alone, be wherever you want to be. But if you're meeting people, if you are going in a group or wherever, you are not supposed to check your phone again and again. You're not even supposed to take it down in your hand, okay? And never do that if somebody is speaking something to you, you're just looking into your phone. That's the worst thing, that makes, what are you saying? आप बता रहे हो कि आपका कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं सामने वाले में, तो फिर आप बात मत करो, मत सुनो. Very simple. So please make sure that when you are with people, your focus is fully on people. Be your authentic self. For this, it is very important that you should know yourself. You should know. See, हम किसके साथ दोस्ती बना पाते हैं, जो like-minded लोग होते हैं. बाकी लोगों से भी हम मिल सकते हैं, and we can have a good impression on them, because not necessarily सब हमारे बहुत अच्छे दोस्त बनेंगे, but yes, with like-minded people, we have good friendships, we have good relationships. Why? Because there is something to, it's compatibility, right? So when two people have compatibility, obviously, they become good friends. And one thing which is very very important, when you are talking to people and when you listen to them very carefully, and when you can connect, like for example, when you are meeting somebody for the first time and second time, whatever, and you can connect, like somebody said, I like doing this, or I like eating this, you said, yes, I also like eating this. So this is a way you are connecting. So for that, of course, when you have to listen carefully, you will listen carefully, then only you can connect, relate, and you will do this. So you have to be this much open if you want to really have good friendships and good impression on people, and it has to be genuine. I never find pretension attractive, and I think everybody understands, because people catch the vibe, okay? So you have to have really genuine kind of connection with people. You should be genuine to yourself, you should be genuine when you're talking to them, and you should be knowing yourself as well, क्योंकि until unless आप अपने आप को नहीं जानोगे, आप connection develop नहीं कर पाओगे, और लोग भी आपसे connect नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि आपके अंदर वो confidence नहीं आएगा. For having your confidence, you need to know yourself, and this is something very important. So work on this as well. And the last thing is, don't ever get very personal with people. Things I've seen in the group, it happens. So don't do such kind of thing. Don't ever pass personalized statements to anybody, ever. कि ये अच्छा है, कि वो बुरा है. It's better when you're in group, talk generalized things and talk things which are not unpleasant, because we all want to be happy. We are there to have fun. So when you are there somewhere to have fun, you should make sure that everybody has fun, and such kind of things ruin your fun. And I'm very sure you will learn it, and you can add on a lot of value in your personality and be a mesmerizing personality. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much. Take care and love you.